this video is a long time coming. So everyone wants to know the proposal story and why there's currently no ring yet. I was like, show us the ring. Tell us the proposal story. Get into it. So I'm really excited to go through that with you guys. So obviously, I was completely shocked, for the record, but you're going to hear from Rob's side of the things. Tell us a little bit about what it was like leading up to that, why you decided that I was amazing.
Okay, so first off, I'd been thinking about it for a couple weeks. Well, I'd been thinking about it for longer than a couple of weeks, but I had actually thought about the actual proposal for a couple weeks being that weekend. And to be honest, one of the things that I was kind of not concerned about, but that I was trying to make sure would work is I had a baseball game in Bloomington. I play in like a men's league. It's a 30 and over league. And normally we played the noon game. And I was actually thinking to myself, if we play the noon game, we were trying to make it dark because I had been in contact with Courtney for a while. She had kind of known that maybe we were playing this, but I actually didn't give her the actual let's do this until Thursday, and we did it Saturday. Now we had done some pregame prep. We had gotten some Christmas lights already and some things like that, so she knew it was coming. I'd been talking to her and stuff like that.
Courtney knew.
Yes,
I did not know.
Yes, Courtney knew. Then I got my schedule on Tuesday saying we played at 3. And I was like, this is perfect because game will get over around 5:30. Then I was like, well, we can, we were going to stop at, I think it was Kohl's anyway and stuff. So then it kind of worked out because there were some things we wanted at Kohl's that weren't there. So then it was Brittany's idea to go to the Kohl's in Peoria. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I was actually thinking to myself, yes.
I was looking for pasties.
Yeah.
They don't carry pasties here. I need pasties. And he's like, let's go to the one in Peoria. And I was like, fine.
And
so we went.
And then we stopped at Double D's and got some ice cream and stuff in Pekin. And I was really just trying to waste a little time because I wanted it to be dark when we got here. I'd been talking with Courtney about, hey, Brittany, anybody that follows her videos or Facebook or Instagram or anything knows she is major into Christmas. And so, yeah, she loves Christmas. And it actually worked out really well because on the way home, she was starting to get all disappointed because Christmas was too far away. She was sad.
Hold on.
Whoa.
It's because we were in the drive-thru at Double D's, and the Mexican restaurant across the street had, red and green lights.
Mm-hmm.
And I started saying, I'm so excited for Christmas. And then I started singing Christmas songs on the way home. Then we started talking about Christmas.
We did.
And
then,
what's your favorite Christmas carol? What is your favorite Christmas carol?
It's the, is it Oh Holy Night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about Christmas, and she was getting all depressed, which I thought was perfect because I was like, oh, she doesn't have any idea. And so, we were trying to waste time, and so I started just driving around Pekin a little bit because it wasn't quite dark enough yet. And so then we got here, and I'd been talking to Courtney about kind of how I wanted it to look, but really all the credit goes to her because she did awesome. And so they put up Brittany's their family Christmas tree. They had these new lights on it that Brittany really liked, like the colors and stuff. And then underneath they had a little snow setting and the drape around the Christmas tree. Is that what it's called? The cover blanket?
Something. I don't know
what that is.
Skirt!
The skirt.
The skirt! Thank you, Courtney!
And so then we had the Christmas skirt on there, and then she put a picture of us, and I had a gift. And the gift was a baseball. And on the baseball, it asked if she would be my teammate for life.
And it was wrapped like a Christmas present. First of all, we pulled into the subdivision, and it was dark. And I was looking across, this direction at the neighbor's house, and I was saying something about the neighbor's house. And at this point, that Christmas tree was visible, but mm-hmm. I didn't see it yet. And I had turned around, and I literally was like, and then I was like, what the hell is that doing there? It was so confusing. And then he's like, I don't know. And I was like, oh. And then we pulled into the yard, and what'd you say? It's a Christmas miracle.
Well, it looks like a Christmas miracle. And Courtney also had some Christmas music playing. Which
There was
awesome.
Christmas music playing. So I open the truck, I get out, I see the picture of you and me, and I pretty much knew what was happening. I think I get out of the truck, there's a cute Christmas music playing, the present under the tree. I pick it up to open it. It's really heavy, heavier than a ring. So I was kind of confused at that point. I opened it. It was the baseball. And then Rob's got down on one knee, and I blacked out. I completely blacked out to the point where I wasn't sure if I answered. Did I answer?
You kind of had this, like, you know, like the cry face, like.
Okay, I look at my scooter, but I guess I just shook my head.
Ow.
I guess I just shook my head, and then after I had like come to, it took a few minutes. I was like, "Do it again!" Like I was like, "Go down on one knee again."
She did ask me to do it again.
Only because I wanted to say yes, and I honestly wasn't sure if I said anything before, but I didn't. Apparently,
You didn't.
I just shook my head.
Just shook your head.
Oh my gosh! And then afterwards, my sister comes out of the bushes.
Yeah, I think she'd been in there quite a while.
Covered.
I mean, well, I'd been in contact with her pretty much all day. You know, like I left. You know, like I had to leave the baseball in my truck, and she came and picked it up because we were trying to keep it all secret, obviously. And
They did an amazing job. I literally had no idea.
Yeah, and so I'd been kind of talking to her, keeping her updated on like where we were, and I do remember I'm not like a super like authoritative person, I would say, and we were gonna stop at McAllister's after the game, and she was like, "Well, do you just want to like get it to go?" And I was like, "No."
Like to the point where I was like, "Should we just get our food to go?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
That was really authoritative, is what I said. I was like, look at you making decisions.
And so, yeah, we just kind of came back.
And then afterwards, Courtney came out of the bushes, and we had
out.
champagne, and we sat by the tree and listened to Christmas music.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
It was perfect. There is another side to this story, though, that I think needs to be told.
Yeah, because my side was actually not very stressful, to be honest.
It was so perfect! Let me tell you about this day. Zach wasn't stressed at all, and I'm super jealous. I pulled up a picture because I need to show a picture to people. Saturday, August 29th was the single most stressful day of my life so far. I can't wait for their wedding. I'm gonna be a wreck. And I ain't even getting married! It's 1:15 in the afternoon, and Zach picks Brittany up. What do? I spring into action. Because what else would you do in that situation? So I go downstairs in the middle of August and get this Christmas tree. In the middle of August. Have you ever set up a Christmas tree in the middle of August? Okay. So I'm just like at a 10 all day. Anticipation's high, excitement's high, everything's high. Well, I didn't realize that it wouldn't take me all day to set up a Christmas tree. So I set it up in about 30 minutes. So now we're at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have hours to go until it gets dark. Me and Zach are texting throughout the day. Obviously he was hiding it from Brittany. I don't know how she didn't know. I had no idea when they were going to be coming back. Zach, with his awesome social awareness, didn't really have that planned out that far ahead. So, what time was this? Let's see. So on that day, it got real dark around 8:30 at night. No idea when they were coming back. I know they went to East Peoria after Bloomington, so that's like a far drive. So immediately I start freaking out, like, they're going to be back anytime. We've got to get everything set up. I've got to go hide because I wanted to take photos and remain hidden. I don't know if you can really see that, but that's me hiding in a tree at 8 o'clock at night that night, and the sun is still shining. I think I lived in that tree that day. So, of course, I'm hanging out in the tree by myself, just in clear view of the Christmas tree. And then my stepdad and uncle come out because they want to hide along with me. And I immediately have negative thoughts. They're gonna ruin this. They're gonna talk. They're gonna give our secret hiding spots away. I told them that if they wanted to be out here, they had to shut up. And they did. So, my nerves are on edge. Like, I'm back at a 10. We went from like a 10 to a 0 to a 10 within like a 5-hour period. Whew, man, that was rough. So, I'm hiding in the bushes, aka the pine tree, laying down on the ground, just like having a panic attack. It's fine. Making sure the tree doesn't fall down. And every time I see headlights coming down the road, and then finally, I see Zach pull into the lot. And right when he pulled in, it was dead silence from all three of us hiding in the trees. And then, of course, you know the story. They just told it. Took some photos, bawled like a baby, came out, drank some champagne. Had so much excitement that day, I gave myself a migraine for the next day. Literally. So yeah. Oh, and I knew about this about 2 months ahead of time. I can keep a secret.
Yeah, I can.
That you haven't.
Boom! There you go. There you have it. That's all sides, except for mine. Brittany was so surprised. I just referred to myself in the third person. The first person. One of those. Okay, so there's no ring right now. So Robs and I decided that a few months before we got engaged that he asked me about the ring stuff, and I said, I would rather you propose with a placeholder or no ring at all, because I have no idea what I like, took the pressure off of him, and I didn't want to know it was coming to the point where we had to go out and do ring shopping together a few months in advance. I did not like that. So he went to Walmart, got a $15 ring, if that, still really pretty, and proposed with a placeholder. So we have been to 4 ring stores in town, and I have something kind of specific in mind, but not uber specific. Tried on a bunch of different rings, took a bunch of different pictures. We searched Pinterest. This is literally how I feel about it. We searched Google Images, all trying to get inspiration. Had an idea of what I wanted. Went to this family-owned business for many years in Peoria, Illinois. Didn't think I would find what I was looking for. Put on this band and just fell in love with it. We left the store and we came back like an hour later, and the band isn't exactly what I want, but it is 90% close. So we're changing the color of the gold from white gold to rose gold, and we're taking off a bunch of diamonds that are on the band. My vision is a really thin band, elevated, floating halo, and a really unique morganite stone. So they are putting together my vision, and hopefully we get to see a somewhat product within the next week. But once we send it away to be made, it takes like 3 weeks to a month. So it could be a while. But that's a little bit on the ring side of things. So that's our story. That's our proposal story, the Christmas proposal, the groom-to-be side, the bride-to-be side, the maid of honor to be side. This is amazing. Thank you guys for the love and support always, and this process is going to be so fun and fantastic. I can't wait to share it with you all. It's going to be great. You guys are awesome. See you for the next video.